Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spotlight Over the City. I'm your host, Stan Long, along with the lovely Terri T-Bomb Long. Let's get into it. Yeah! Says she came from Kentucky. Everybody at the sound of my voice, I appreciate you guys. Everybody from the DMV, you know we locked in. Just like that.
Just like that.
ATL, Philly, Chicago. But wait a minute.
Wait,
B-more,
what?
my B-more game.
B-more.
They've been in my ear.
B-more.
Don't be saying B-more. B-more in the building already. You better know that. And so everybody. We in
Yes, y'all. People. Ghana.
That was
in London.
Yes. And so we was in
Ooh.
8 different countries. Thank God for that. And so that's the movement. I thank you.
Thank y'all so much. And let me tell y'all something.
The city from the bottom. I appreciate you.
If I was y'all and I was y'all owning businesses out there on Spotlight Over the City, because
why would you not?
I would want to,
good packages,
because so many people are
partnerships.
watching, and if you got a business and online something, you should want to advertise on this show. I'm just saying. Info at Spotlight Over the City.
Like ask them. I'm saying ask them.
Yes.
I'm saying
shout out to all of our amazing
all
sponsors.
Of our sponsors, we appreciate you guys. UBM, U Broadcast Media, that's the click. We appreciate you guys. Looking amazing.
We got Boucher from DC. We got Crab Pie Diva. Hey y'all, what's up, y'all?
Oh,
all right.
Wait a minute. I got to get into that. Yeah.
Today's show. Why is this whistling in my thing? Drummond coming back, Spotlight family, but he's doing some things with cyber to know about. So you better stay tuned and plugged in. We're gonna tell y'all all about
great
some
job.
Yes, indeed. And we've also got coming up a little bit in the midway, young lady who is amazing. She's got the looks. She's got the charisma. Y'all, I cannot wait for you all to see Mariah.
Amen.
Yes.
Also,
okay.
Have done such a phenomenal job with your interviews. I just wanted to thank you. Misa Hylton, you coming up in the show.
She's.
Thank you for that. And then you just fire. Just y'all give it up for white. Fire. You hear me? You know the dude. No disrespect. Your wife sure is looking. Okay, you don't gotta say that. Just. Looking amazing every single week. You put it together.
Thank you so much.
Every single show. And
thank you, honey.
Do an amazing job. So thank you.
I'm gonna give him something amazing, y'all. Look, I'm like,
Yeah,
you got it.
Amazing job.
Whatever.
Amazing
yes.
job.
Thank you so much. for that. So what, like my honey said, we have an exclusive interview coming up later in the show with Misa Hylton, y'all. I love her so much, and I cannot wait for y'all to learn some things about her that I didn't even know. So coming up, tune in, stay tuned in.
Stay tuned. Stay
And then
locked.
closing today's show, we got some fire in the building, y'all.
Hey.
Y'all better get ready for Mr. Get Right or get your ass left.
Get left. Hey, that's my motto.
right.
I like it. Yeah. Get
That's
right.
right.
Get left. You hear me?
So we got a hot show for y'all tonight. Hey, Honey Dip from VA tuning in on our Instagram. Listen, we appreciate everybody who's watching, wherever you're watching. If you can share the show, please do it. If you can tune in to our YouTube broadcast, please do that. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're streaming there on our website as well, www.spotlightoverthecity.com. So please share it. Wherever you're watching it, all we ask is that you share it, please.
That's all we
so
ask.
very
Shout
much.
out to my main man Jamie, J&J Entertainment.
Yes,
Man.
yes, they put it on last weekend for CIAA and
Yep.
putting it on again every Friday down at Union District Oyster Bar and
Yep.
Lounge, y'all. Every
so make
Friday.
Sure y'all lock in, man. Great thing. Stacey Dorsey. Yep,
Yes.
Yep.
What's
Everybody.
happening? What's happening? We want to always thank and publicly acknowledge our team here at U Broadcast Media. They are the bomb.com, y'all.
better know it.
They keep us looking amazing and the lighting, the everything, okay? U Broadcast Media, UBM, shout out to you all for always doing an amazing job every single week.
Yep.
And I
guess
also
what?
want to shout out my
I'm
honey.
sorry.
Y'all see this right here?
Oh, wait a minute.
My honey has relaunched his book, and this is a story, a true story of his life. This is how I kind of like started
That's how
liking
you slid
him.
in my DM.
That's why I slid in his DMs a long time ago, because I saw he had wrote a book, and I saw, that, he had one life before and he has another life now, but it's an amazing story, and I can just share with you all that I don't read novels, neither does my mom or my sister. We just
This
not
is actually an autobiography.
yeah, okay, yes, it's a true story, autobiography of Stan Long, and the amazing things that took place in his life that changed his life around. So I want you all to get a copy of his book, please support. You can get it on Barnes and Nobles, you can get it on Amazon, you can hit Stan up in his DMs and Cash App him,
pull up on you
and he will
deliver a
mail
book
it
to you. I got them a little cheaper than Barnes and Noble and Amazon.
Yep,
So
he
just
can
get
mail
with
it to you and he can sign it. So however you want to do it, his Cash App is the $stack long. So hit him up. Let's.
What is it, baby?
$stack long.
So
Hit
make
him
sure-
up and make sure
you
y'all
guys
support the book, please.
And I'm gonna say this though. I'm very grateful to even just be alive at 54 years old to be able to say I made it to the other side. It's a super blessing, and I know it may sound cliche, but that's been my story. And so if it wasn't not for God, that's why people say, he always talking about God is the plug and God is the, well, he's
God
my
is
plug.
the plug.
I don't know what you want me to say, but at the end of the day, that's what I got. And so that was what saved me from my position, and that was it. I didn't have to go to prison in the whole nine, and thank God I didn't. But I will say, for those who did, shout out to the ones who made it on the other side. And we linking now, and I'm linking with a whole bunch of good brothers that's coming home from behind the wall, and we doing some amazing things. So, hey, man, it's never too late to make a new start.
That's right. We love our black businesses here at Spotlight Over the City. That's our way of giving back to the community. We are the people's champion media, and we can't be the people's champion if we don't always support our black businesses. So what we do is we shout out 2 to 3 black businesses on every show at no cost. And so if you are a black business owner and you would like to get shouted out on a future show, please go in our emails, info@spotlightoverthecity.com, and we may shout your business out on an upcoming show. Today's black businesses, we were just talking about her, the crab pie diva, y'all.
Man, let me tell
She blessed Stan and I.
So
You want to tell them about it?
I'm going crazy just listening. When I tell you, I have never heard of crab pie. So when she hit me up and asked me that I want to taste the pie, of course I wanted to because I'm a crab lover, and so is wifey. So the crab pie was amazing.
Woo-wee.
Wifey put me onto something. She used the chips, right? The little scoop chips, and scooped it up like it was some crab dip or something.
I
But when
sure
I tell
did.
you it was amazing, so we kept heating that thing up in the oven. You got to heat it up in the oven too. And it'll
Yeah,
taste
don't
exactly like it did when you first
I don't
purchased it.
use the microwave when I'm heating up seafood. Put it back in the oven,
Put it in the
y'all.
oven, do that
Woo-wee.
375, and just keep your eye on it, touch it a little bit. But when I tell you that pie is delicious,
Amazing.
So the crab pie diva, you can reach her. I think it's crab.
Go on
_
Instagram.
pie
Yep.
_ diva, and that page is available to you, and she will
Let her
make
know
sure
Spotlight Over the City. Spotlight Over the City told you about
Yep.
her
And she'll
at
look out
crab
for you.
_ pie _ diva.
Yep.
The other black business that we want to shout out today is Ready, Set, Spin 360. They provide those 360 photo booth services. You know those cool things you get on there,
everybody's
and you
getting
spin
on.
around and you do little fun
Hey,
stuff.
Terri, that thing scared the hell out of me when we was down there at the thing. I had never done it, and the dude ain't say nothing. He just and it took off, and the joint said woo woo. And I was just like this.
And you're supposed to do all little fun stuff. Well, they do this. They come
lit,
to
though.
wherever you are. They even travel. Okay, if you somewhere in Colorado or whatever, and you want to pay the ticket to get them out there to do yours,
They'll make it work.
they make it work, and they do an amazing job. So hit up Ready Set Spin 360 online, www.readysetspin360.wixsite.com.
Okay,
All right.
man. And so
Okay.
shout out to all the black businesses, all the black-owned businesses, all my entrepreneurs out there in the DMV that's banging hard, getting up, grinding, working late nights, 2, 3 in the morning, making things happen. We appreciate you guys.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all ready for Name That Song with Stack and T-Bomb?
Amen.
This is a segment where we sang a few bars of a song. You have to guess the name of the song and the artist. And I do have to make a correction from last week. When we say you win something, we're not giving out watches for Name That Song. What we are giving away,
But
though,
you
is
get in a running to win a watch and name that
you get in a
song.
running to win a watch.
Also a watch case.
And you get a watch. You can win a watch case. You can win an Axum T-shirt. You can win a Spotlight Over the City T-shirt. So we have a few options
So not
for
just
you.
T-shirts, we got the button downs, we got the
Nice.
hoodies, the whole and when I tell you this, I love, 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 love this brand. Axum is an amazing brand. It's an amazing story behind it. Stan Long represents by putting on that Axum watch.
That's right.
And
We
when
want
I tell you this is just one of my 4 Axum watches I represent because it's a black-owned company, it's a black-owned brand, and he's a young black man doing his thing. And yes, I have other watches, but they're just not black-owned.
That's right,
Yeah,
y'all.
I got Rollies and this and that, but guess what? They not black-owned, though. That's a difference. It's a difference. Keep the money in the community if you could. I know it's hard. I know you can't floss like you want to when you want to tell them, but floss and say it's black-owned Axum. It's black-owned. That's how I do it.
Name That Song with Stack and T-Bomb. You all ready? You're ready?
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready to lock in on Spotlight?
You have
Over
to
the City?
guess
Y'all
the
ready?
name of the song
IG,
and the
you ready?
artist. Y'all ready? Name of the
Let's
song
get into
and
it.
the artist.
Jamie said you ain't ready for me.
Can I wet my whistle with some of your stuff?
Okay. I like how that sounds.
Okay, yes.
Wet your whistle with
Wet my
stuff.
whistle.
Do it. Let me see you do it.
Will this last for one night?
Oh, suck it now.
Or do I have you for a lifetime?
Oh man.
Please say that it's forever. Yeah, you know the song?
And that is not
an illusion to my eye. You hijacking my shit?
Woo! That joint's so lit. I couldn't help myself. Hey, let me tell you something.
Y'all know my song?
Hey, let me tell you.
Do you know the name of the song? And it's not an artist, it's a group. I'm giving y'all a clue.
One of my favorites, old school. You gotta be old school to know this one now. Y'all
Anybody know?
Y'all young bucks don't know that.
You knew it? You know the group?
Of course I know the
Okay.
group.
You know? You don't know? Sandra,
I got
you know?
you. Tyranny don't know it.
Sandra, you don't know? Justin, do
find
you
out.
know? Lord,
Facebook.
y'all are all too
y'all
damn
don't know
young.
That song. IG, what's good? What's good, IG?
I know Ron
Who said
Ward
you
is
know?
on here. He
Hey,
should know
Ron
that.
Ward, if you don't know
The
that,
Crab Pie Diva,
what's he said?
Atlantic Star. But what's the name of the
I
song?
name the song too, but you halfway there. Atlantic Stars, the
All right,
artist.
what you got?
Let's
The
get
voice
into
that make them moist. What you got? The voice that make the
All right, so
ladies
this is a
moist.
tough one though, cause I ain't got that deep voice, but this my guy, okay? I'm writing this letter
Oh, shit.
to say what's on my mind. How are you doing? I hope you and the kids are alright.
I know that song.
Wish I could be there, but I can't be. So give a hug and kiss for me.
Yes, y'all gotta give it up for my sexual chocolate. Yes. Sexual chocolate in the
Name the
building.
song, name the artist. I got something for you. I got some Axum t-shirts. I
Listen,
got
the Crab Pie
As a matter
Diva
of fact-
and Bobby Boucher got mine right.
Let me
Bobby
see.
Boucher,
Stacey,
72.
you don't know what's going on, Val. You ain't got it, Jamie. I know you ain't know. What you doing,
Stacey?
Stacey?
What they said?
They ain't know it. Who got it over there? Who got the song? That's a tough one because that artist is kind of faded out a little bit, but he was
Jamie
tight,
said rnbplug.com every Friday, y'all.
Yeah, know that.
All right, what's next?
All right, so
Justin, where am I?
because y'all not gonna know, it was Will Downing.
Don't
Sorry,
tell them yet.
they not gonna know.
You don't
They
think
not
so?
gonna get it now. Sorry, Will Downing. Will Downing.
All right, well, we got a quick commercial break, and then we coming back with some spotlight news, y'all.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Yeah, this here smell good. I'm gonna put this on. She gonna love a breakfast. Oh, that's gonna be nice. It's this right here. I'm put a little dab on the elbow. The elbow with them potatoes nice and shiny. This oil. Like that oil. Put that a little bit on my edge ups. Get my edge up right. Oh, this smell real good. I know she'll like this. But I'm gonna put this a little bit on my privates. What's this right here? Oh, yeah, this one smell real good. The pink Himalayan sauce. Sweet orange. Let me get my sandwiches and get up out of here before somebody come looking for her.
And we are back. Spotlight over the city. Jamie got the song. Jamie Ferguson.
Yes,
I know.
Will
Jamie Tyler.
Downing.
You didn't get it, Jamie Tyler.
Sorry, I.
Sorry.
Spotlight News is sponsored by none other than one of our favorite sponsors, Shea Butter Like Whoa. They provide gentle and natural skincare products that are 100% non-toxic. Y'all, we have 2 of the small sizes here on display. Listen, they come in 3 sizes though, 2 ounce, 6 ounce, and 12 ounce. So they have a bigger one, right? They have a scrub as well. And what I always say for you all to do, because I use their products every single day, use the scrub while you're in the bath or the shower. You know, it's like a sugar scrub, and it keeps your skin exfoliated and smelling bomb. So when you get out the shower, before you dry all the way completely off, get you some of this shea butter. It's the whipped shea butter that smells bomb. The texture is bomb. It keeps my skin soft and smooth all day, like
It'll
for
help
real.
your sex life too.
It helps my sex life
the
too,
reason
because
I
I
think
be
it'll
smelling
help-
good, and he be like, yes.
That's what I mean. Like once,
Yes.
and then what you do is you tell him or her, your opposite, whoever you got going on in your life, to rub it on you. Like once you wet, and you say, "Come here, baby," and you whoop, and do this right here, and it'll start whoop, and then, and man, the smell alone, it'll do something to you. I ain't lying to you.
And whatever can help your sex lives out there, you better try to get some. www.sheabutterlikewhoa.com. Put in our Spotlight discount code for 10% off. What month are we in? March. So we're going to do SPOT03 for the month of March.
03, got you.
So
03.
every month, like, so last month it was 02. So Spot 03 for the month of March. www.sheabutterlikewhoa.com.
And so another black-owned business, an amazing business. Shout out to Terri over there.
Yes, indeed.
We really, really pride ourselves on that. And I know people inbox me here and there. Why you only promote black businesses? Well, I'm black, they black, we black. That's right. Much it. That's all I got.
Spotlight News. 24-year-old Wisconsin woman Taylor Shabiznes is charged with first-degree intentional homicide, mutilating a corpse, and third-degree sexual assault. Green Bay police were contacted by a woman who is this man's mom, said she found her 25-year-old son's head in a bucket in her house. When officers arrived, this happened on Wednesday. When officers arrived, they found the man's head and his penis inside of the bucket. They found his upper torso in a storage tote. The dried blood was found on the mattress. When police searched Taylor's minivan, they found a crock pot containing additional human body parts, including his legs. The police asked this young lady what happened, and she said, well, that's a great question. She further explained that she and her husband spent the day smoking meth all day. When they got home, they started having sex and they incorporated chains. She said at some point she blacked out and went crazy on him and started choking him with the chains. She said that she didn't mean to kill him, but since choking him felt so good, she kept going. She said he started coughing up blood, y'all, and he was turning purple. But since she had gone this far already, she kept going. She asked the police if they knew what it was like to love something so much that you kill it.
That's the type of love. You can keep that. I don't want none.
You don't want that kind of love?
That's some love. I don't want to have nothing to do with that type of love.
Now, y'all know I have been asking to choke Stan, but I don't want to choke him to death.
That's exactly why we're not doing none of that. We're not incorporating none of that type of foolishness.
It's not foolishness if you don't let it go. I'm not going to let you turn purple, babe.
First of all, it wasn't.
I'm not going to go that far.
It wasn't just chains involved with this. It's chainsaws. Because
it's meth, first of all.
Well, meth, chains, and chainsaws. Because the man his head didn't get cut off by no chain.
Well, yeah, she went off.
She cut his whole head off.
His whole head and his
penis. But more
penis.
importantly, the penis though.
And put it in a bucket.
I'm torn. My head, my penis. I'm gonna go with the head. But what I'm saying is that lady is definitely mentally ill.
She's on meth. They were smoking meth all day long.
So meth makes people do this kind of
I've
behavior?
never smoked it before, but I've heard some strange things like this. So she said they went home and started having sex.
So wait, anybody in the audience know about, because see, I know about the PCP and this and that and it's damaging in our community, but meth, I haven't heard black people smoking meth. So
she's white.
Well, I figured, because black people not really meth heads. So I was wondering, does it make you act out violently, like normally, y'all?
I don't know, but
No?
It depends. It depends.
Well,
some people drive their cars off cliffs. Yeah, she got into sex, started choking him to death. She saw he was coughing up blood, turning purple, and she said, it feels so good, I'm going to keep going. She killed him and cut his body parts up and said, I just love him so much, and I killed him. I don't want to kill you, but I do want to choke you.
Okay. So I'm nervous.
Okay.
So I don't know that we can do that kind of stuff, babe. Like,
we got to keep going, though.
Yeah,
Lizzo says she loves being fat. She considers herself a body icon, and she is proud of how she looks. She explained that she knows that she is fat, but she is a healthy fat person who has a high level of self-love. She is a sex symbol for many people, and some argue that she is promoting an unhealthy body. Listen, Stan and I go back and forth about this all the time. We can't go too long with it, but
I love Lizzo. I love Lizzo, and I love the confidence that she displays, and I love the fact that she's encouraging a lot of people who have been body shamed and a lot of other things. I get it. But I don't believe that it's healthy to promote that, because a lot of young women will buy into it, and it's not healthy, I don't believe. Now, I don't know her health situation, but
she says she's healthy.
I don't know that that's
there
a
are
healthy
some
situation.
fat people who are healthy, I guess, and I'm not. So I always tell Stan
and
that
I'm a
Lizzo champion. I mean, I'm a champion person. I'm like, yes, because I want for the world to not judge people that are on TV, like, this whole be TV ready. What is TV ready? TV ready is whatever you feel on the inside.
Like you looking right now. That's TV ready. So what I'm saying is this. A size doesn't make you non or TV ready or none of that. But what I will say is, even if your body is cut up like a bag of dope, it doesn't mean that you should just bring your boobs all out on the IG. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. So if you're kind of on the heavy side, it really doesn't mean that you should exploit that on public social media, because she was ass naked last Tuesday.
She was.
I don't know why.
Listen, she's
proud. She was looking like a bucket of chicken.
And I'm like, go Lizzo.
Well, she looked like a greasy bucket of chicken.
I don't agree. So we fuss about it all the time. We're going to keep going.
And I love her.
Keep going, Lizzo. Show it all. Because when I start,
how about just put on lingerie, Lizzo? Put on lingerie and just be a little enticing. You don't have to have all that out there and all that. That's no.
All right.
It's a no for me.
Real quick, New York is lifting the vaccination requirements for indoor dining and all that stuff, but Kyrie Irving still can't play at the Barclays Center because New York State employees still have to be vaccinated, and Kyrie is not. And so since he's an employee of the Brooklyn Nets, he technically still is not meeting his job's requirements. So he can be inside of the stands now. So now he can come to the games.
But he can't play.
He can sit in the stands with the fans, but he can't sit on the bench as a player because he's not vaccinated. So I just wanted y'all to know how retarded and dumb and stupid
Super dumb.
This shit is
Dumb
so
as
dumb.
hell. Y'all dumb. Shout
Y'all
out to
are
Kyrie
really
Irving.
dumb for this, okay?
Dumb, and dumber. Y'all just trying to prove a point. Your point is lame.
But let me show y'all what he did today. Kyrie made history today, so forget all about that. He ain't even paying attention to that. He's like, whatever. Kyrie made history today. He hired his stepmom as his manager, y'all. Shetlellia Riley Irving is the first and only black woman in the league to be representing an NBA player. Good
Love
job,
it.
Kyrie.
Love it.
Good job, Kyrie. Kyrie for president. Yes.
So I always have had it for this guy because he's always been a stand-up guy that did his way. He did it his way, and he wasn't intimidated. One of the few. Shout out to you, Kyrie, for standing on something.
All right, we got to keep moving. We're a little bit behind, but we got to get to this question of the week, y'all. It's crazy. It's a crazy one. Y'all ready for a wild ride real quick? Justin, I'll make it up. Question of the week is sponsored by Umbrella Therapeutic Services, DC's most reliable and trusted behavioral health organization. They provide community support, medication management, and therapy for individuals and groups. You can reach Umbrella by calling them at 1-888-793-4357. Take your mental health seriously. This lady that we just talked about didn't take hers that seriously, apparently, and now her husband is dead with his head in a bucket and his penis.
But that,
so take
but that
your
really
mental.
is a
no,
sign
take
of,
your.
that really
it
is
is.
a sign of
take
mental,
your mental health
So we
seriously.
do laugh it up, but when it comes to mental health,
It's
that
serious.
is a serious issue, and a lot of people are suffering. And so I
Yes.
think that she is one of those people. So if you have a thing and you feel a way, please reach out to somebody. Or if you know somebody who's acting different or being weird,
Yes.
try to reach out to them and try
Get
to
them
get
some help.
You know, you never know. You just never know.
This one is directed to you, Stan. It's addressed to you. It says, "Hi, Stan. There is a possibility, a 60-40 chance, 60% chance that she will find out that my wife, that my wife may find out that I was unfaithful to her for about 2 years. That relationship has been over and dead for well over a year now. So to me, it's irrelevant. And that's why I never told my wife about it. Let's be real. Who goes home to tell their spouse that they are having an affair? So I never told her. And now that things with me and my wife are so amazing, this old issue has surfaced and I'm concerned that my wife may find out. The woman I was unfaithful with is taking me to court because I never repaid her for a dumb $5,000 loan she had given me.
Now
So-
it's dumb, huh? Okay.
So there are papers that my wife has seen now, and she's interrogating me about it. I don't know how much longer I can keep this lie, but if my wife finds out that I cheated, she might leave me, and I would be devastated. When things got real rocky with us, I found comfort in someone else, and I regret it with my whole heart. My wife is the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I do not want to lose her. I am also not sure that this scorned woman won't tell my wife because she's now harassing the shit out of me about this court case and how I broke her heart, blah, blah, blah. Should I tell my wife the truth now or roll with the 40% chance that she may never find out? Did I mention that things are great between me and my wife nowadays? Oh, man. Damn.
Well, bro, honestly,
He-
you kind of set yourself up because if you're dealing with this sister and she's a past issue, the only thing that's making her present is the fact that you don't give her a damn money. And so the reason that you're being punished or it's hung over your head is because you not only just escape with the 5,000, you said little 5,000 or whatever you said, $5,000, that's a bag. And so you took $5,000 from the young lady and she wants her money. And so you should give her money. And because you have not, you probably will be found out. She's going to hold that over your head and she's going to use it as leverage. And she's going to make sure your wife knows that, you know, you was poking on her and rubbing on her and also taking her bag at the same time. So you moving kind of
So do you
wild.
think he should tell her is his question.
Yeah, I think you should definitely tell her, and that'll save you some of the embarrassment that's coming down the pipeline. But you also should give her $5,000 though. You should give her back, give her money,
My take,
and get out the way from her. Give her money and let it be that, and let your wife know it was old, it was in the past, and you know, we was going through some things, and I was feeling the way, but I'm good, I'm cool now, and that's over. So she might try to come play with you, but don't let that happen. So.
okay, well, I agree that he
Give her the
should
money.
tell her.
Give her money,
but
though.
I don't think that it'll, you know, it sounds great, Stan, that it will go that smoothly. Like, hey, babe, I cheated on you for 2 years, and we was going through stuff, and I just, you know, found comfort in her, but it's over now, so don't even listen to her.
So
It's not going to go that easy,
So
sir.
how is it going? How do you feel?
I mean, but I do think you have to go and tell you can't get around that.
So tell me
Tell
how
your
you
wife-
feel it should go. Like if you saying it's not going to go that way.
Well, I don't think it'll be that easy for him. Meaning, like it won't be like, well, it's just don't listen to her. It's old. It's old. It's old, but it's still like if you come back and say, I cheated 2 years ago and we was going through stuff, it's old, and you borrowed $5,000 from the hoe. I'm not gonna be cool with none of that, whether it's old or not. So it's old, but now
you don't need to know about that.
But right, that's why he never told her. But you're gonna have to tell her now, because this other girl is gonna get crazy and make you play it out. But this is where you have to have God in your life. A marriage can't survive without God at the foundation, because of how forgiving God is to us. We have to be like He is. We have to show people how to forgive.
Is God gonna give her the $5,000? Because she want her damn money.
But God is going to mend his marriage if He puts that in there. That's all I'm saying. It's got to be a part of that, and his wife will forgive him if he puts God in his situation.
So how about this? Based on what my wife just said, don't tell your wife, don't tell her what happened. Just give this lady her $5,000 and keep it moving.
No.
Because based on what Terri is saying, it's going to still cause you some pain.
It's going to cause pain, but that's just life.
Yeah, well, pay her the $5,000 and lighten the load. Like, here you go. And
still tell your wife.
Sign some type of paperwork or something saying, look, this is hush money.
And still tell your wife.
Your money, this hush money, hush. And go ahead now, because I'm done. We done, and it's over.
Well, we have to agree to disagree. I think that honesty is the best. Get it out.
Well, if you want to be honest, you're going to punish me right after I tell you, it's old, and da-da-da. Then now our thing tore up, because I was honest with you and trying to help us.
But it's
now we looking ragged as hell.
It's going to be tore up temporarily, and it'll get fixed. But you cannot live the rest of your life on a lie. Tell the truth.
If I didn't get caught up in that web back then, that web has already been knocked down with the broom. It's over. Okay. I'm not getting ready to make the web move today. It's a dead issue.
I don't care.
It's dead.
Nope.
It's dead.
Tell the truth.
You never know how that's going to come back, right, Sandra? Young man, the only reason why it's not dead with you is because you still owe this young lady money and she's not feeling the way.
And if I'm the wife, I'm going to be like, let's pay her money, but we're going to deal with each other. But if we're going to pay her money, get her out of our lives, but you're not off the hook. We're going to deal with this.
What you gonna do now? Start punishing me because of that?
No, not punishing. We gotta go.
Next damn 2 years.
We gotta go. We got Justin Drummond in the building, y'all. We gotta go. We got a guest coming up, so we gotta go. Don't finish talking about it though. Give us your comments on that.
IG. Based on wifey, don't say nothing. Just pay that bag and keep it moving now. Don't listen to Terri, because Terri, if you do what she say, you still gonna be beefing with your wife and you got trouble.
Well, you shouldn't have went. You shouldn't have went. Put your wee in somebody else. You gotta deal with the trouble. That's just it's trouble.
Stacey's Dorsey say foolishness.
Yeah. Let's go to a commercial before Justin really go off. Let's go.
Yeah, our producer crazy.
Right back.
All right, we'll be right back.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
We help bring kids back home.
Hey.
You guys are heroes,
nephew
but you're also partners in crime.
Look at you, a little thug with a heart.
Amazing. Life is so amazing. You and your sister, I need your help. My daughter is missing. We need to find her. If I help you, I'm gonna get my information by any means possible. Here we go. Let the police handle the missing kids.
The police can't do what Eric and I do. I'm gonna take everything that she took from me.
I know crazy when I see it.
Welcome.
They're gonna auction my daughter off?
This place is giving me 50 shades. Your time is up.
This ain't over.
Still doing the hero stuff.
I never stopped.
Say you want revenge, huh? That shit that happened to Ray, I know where the motherfucking niggas lay at. And the old school nigga that owe that 1.3, yeah, Roy, you put you on the head of the bride. And after that, I even got more work for you. Witness to the team. You say you want to make these motherfuckers recognize?
Give me the time and the place and it's done.
Welcome to my humble estate.
I'm gonna kill these niggas myself.
She already got her underdog. Damn good.
Don't make me call up on you. At the end of the day, I don't want that community thing.
Man, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Think I'll call you up here for some bullshit?
I mean, you used to having this shit you can't ball, man.
can't let this nigga go. Got to lay him out.
Fuck y'all niggas, y'all know what it is. I don't even get fucked, niggas know I live. Know one thing about this nigga right here. Look, I always got some big shots to give. Got guns, I'ma aim for your tumble up. Got a knife, I'm sticking to your
spotlight over the city, you guys. And guess what? We got us a
Yes,
+1
we
in the
do.
building. Our first guest up. And guess what, man? This young man is phenomenal. I'm first of all, I'm going to let him tell you. I don't want to get all into it.
But
so I was getting ready to go. But I'm gonna
y'all,
let
he is Spotlight family already. He's one of our legendary Spotlight family members because he was with us back in the old studio, and so he is back today with some amazing things that his journey has not stopped. He has not stopped. He's a serial entrepreneur from my perspective, and I want y'all to welcome back to the show our Spotlight family, Justin Drummond.
Give it up.
Hey,
good to have you.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
like our new home.
Yeah, I know. I watch it on IG, so I'm glad to be here live, man. And
Yes.
it shows the growth, man.
Yes.
Man, God is
thank
amazing.
you for the inspiration.
Welcome.
God is amazing, man. So thank you for being a part of the fam.
Yeah.
First of all,
Totally.
Yes, Justin is his journey is long. He's done some professional basketball at some point. You've done some tailored suits at some point.
Right.
So what are you doing now?
So you a serial
What are you
entrepreneur.
into now?
Yeah, so I have the cybersecurity company, and then we have the suits. That's where we came at the last studio, and so I had to just find a way. Basketball was pretty much my mantra growing up, but the numbers don't add up. We're about to spend millions of dollars this summer on basketball camps and football camps, right? But you have a 1% chance of anybody that even goes Division I. We're not even talking about the league. We're talking about Division I, and so. With that method, decided to start another company called Dreamers Inspiration, which will just direct that energy, that creative energy, and even just the hopes of what is successful towards something that's realistic, such as cybersecurity, something that is going to be here in the digital age and moving forward. Because the time of investing in things that aren't giving our communities return,
it's over.
Time to make a change.
But you made a good point. So when you say cybersecurity, explain to the people who in the audience who are not really familiar with that whole
So
situation.
cybersecurity is an emerging industry as we move forward into the digital age, as everything becomes robotic controlled, AI controlled, and everything is ran by computers. These computers have to be protected. So we're talking about a new large industry that the masses can tap into. You don't need to know how to code. I mean, there's levels of education that you can tap into, but ultimately be successful.
Right.
And it's just preparing you for the jobs in 2030, 2040, and 2050, where, a lot of the jobs are going to be phased out due to robotics. But if you're in cybersecurity, then you are a part of that transition because you're protecting this new world of systems that runs the world. And it's for the masses. It's not for the very few. The masses can eat because it will be protecting just what we're going to be living in going in 20 years from now.
And so I saw on your post where it was so many jobs needed to be filled in the cyber field.
Yeah, over 500,000.
Yes.
And that was last year. Right now it's 2.3 million.
Wow.
And
so that shows the growth.
Shows
in
the
a year.
growth, right, due to the technology. Because as more technology is implemented, you need more people to monitor, right?
Right.
So as it grows, this industry will continue to grow and exposing our young people. We're doing, really cool cyber camps. We've developed a gaming module called Journey of a Cyber Warrior. And that's
what I wanted to talk about, yeah.
And it's an animated character. They're all black and brown characters. We never see ourselves on Pixar, so it's a way that we can envision ourselves there. And it's really cool. Games, you learn about firewalls, coding, how to, some cool missions about how to hack into, military sites around the country. But that's ultimately in the idea of fantasizing this so they can do it as a career one day and be successful.
Wow.
And you know what I love about that?
Yeah.
Kids learn with these games a lot.
Yeah.
And so it's very interactive to do something like that with the younger generation because they get bored fast.
Right, bored fast. Yeah.
Super fast.
Super
and so
fast.
for you to do something like that, that energizes them and make them motivated to want to learn and do it.
Totally.
I really applaud you for what you're doing.
Brilliant.
So what made you get
Justin.
into the cyber field? Because it's off the path for us as a black and brown community.
Yeah, totally.
We don't get into it.
Yeah, when I say cyber, people kind of give me three eyes. And, I love safety. That was kind of my passion growing up. And you got to stay current. So what's the number one safety industry emerging is cybersecurity. So I was able to put my love for tech and safety in the same realm. And with kind of seeing the industry, I'm around executives. Don't nobody look like me, man.
Yeah.
Don't nobody look like me. So I may not be able to affect the present, but I can affect the future. And that's why I'm developing these games and having some of these cyber camps where bringing kids in, they compete, win money because ultimately we want to reinforce positive avenues.
That's right.
And so it's something that is still new, but my love for safety and tech kind of brought me into cybersecurity.
So for those who not familiar, it's a great field to be in. Not just if you should have some type of passion for some of what this young man said, but you also should be driven by the income too, because it will pay well. So we know that you getting a bag over there.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the income. What's the average salary for a person who gets into cyber security?
So let's say a starting out salary of, let's say, just a security data analyst is easily $75,000.
Just intro.
Just entry level, entry level. If you go to school for information technology degree, data forensics degrees, a lot of universities are offering cybersecurity degrees. Now, they didn't offer them when I was in school. But now, as it's starting to emerge, people are starting to want these.
Because of the...
Yeah, for the demand. And they need students,
I love it.
So, those are like the initial areas. And when you talk about a career, man, I can know people making $240,000 literally at home on their computer.
At home on the computer.
Because a lot of people don't know cyber is just applications, knowing how to use certain things. It's not knowing how to do trigonometry and coding, because I know some of that turns majority of us off.
Right.
But you have to be exposed properly. And that's what, the goal is to do, because we can't let our, continue to let our youth fall by the wayside.
Justin, I love what you're doing. I really do. How do people, connect and participate and get and take advantage of this stuff?
Totally. So the website that your child can go on, you can go on and learn about, money in the cyber industry, and also the games at Dreamers with a Z, inspiration.com. We had our first Cybersphere event. It was extremely successful. The kids came in, competed, won money, but ultimately left with a new education around cybersecurity and what it could do for them. And we have more camps coming this soon, so stay tuned.
Justin, thank you so very. Y'all, how cool is this? It's brilliant. We love it. We love what you're doing. You know that we're family here at Spotlight Over the City. Anytime that you need to have an update or whatever, make sure that you let us know so we can have you back here, because we family.
Yeah, we family.
All right, so tell people how they can follow you and all of that, and give out your stuff so we can let you know.
And any last cool point that you want to drive home to the audience that's listening, make sure you drive that point as well.
Totally. So Justin.Drummond _ is my personal. Dreamers Inspiration is how you find the actual platform on Instagram, and dreamersinspiration.com online. And one final word that I can say is make sure we're investing in things for our youth that matter, right? Take time to see what you're investing in this summer. This summer, if it's going to be a lot of sports, no, let's integrate that with something tech, something that's actually going to work. Because believe it or not, the 1% make it. And even if your child is not the 1%, they still deserve to be successful.
I love it.
And
I love it. Thank you all so much. Y'all give it up for
Let's
our Spotlight
family.
Justin
Drummond in the building.
Yes. All right, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to go to a quick commercial break, Justin, and we're going to come back with our next guest, Mariah. And yes, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, after that.
All right, we'll be right back. Spotlight Over the City.
The song is entitled Material Girl. It's written in the perspective of a young lady that's at a crossroads. Should she let material possessions be the driving force behind a relationship, or should she cater to things that money can't buy? So without further ado.
Can you hear us?
Justin, you can, yeah.
Yeah, you
can. And if you can stay for pictures, stay.
Yeah, and if you have to go, that's fine. But if you don't mind, you can hang out with us, brother.
Yeah, yes.
That's what y'all doing.
Thank you. Be careful.
I used to think that men were the same. Then I met you and my feelings changed. Seems as though you looked inside of me, turned my dreams into reality. But as the story goes, lessons are meant to be told. It was never you that I needed, but the strength I didn't see within me. Feelings ain't right, I pushed them aside, but I didn't want to sleep alone at night. What a cheap price tag, no really, what a cheap price tag. One night stay is getaway, and algae drain the price I pay. Diamonds say bling, 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 but they can't feel me, feel me. Shoes make me tall, but who will catch me when I fall? Material girls, lover, material world. I don't want these things. Are you listening? Loyalty, time, love, patience, teamwork. If it's not right, I'll know in time. The feelings ain't right. I won't push them aside. I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied. Diamonds say blame, 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 but they can't feel me, feel me. Shoes make me tall, but who will catch me when I fall? Material girls love a material world. I don't want these things. Are you listening? Are you listening? Are you listening? Yeah. You can't buy love. You can't buy love. Are you Lisa? Are you Lisa? Listening? Are you listening? 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 Listening?
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, you guys. And guess what? We got us another +1 in the building. Well, not quite in the building, but halfway in the building. She got a big toe in the building right now, right? She's still in the studio. But when I tell you this young lady's amazing, you just watched her video, you guys. It premiered. It was amazing.
Oh, my gosh. We're going to talk about it.
We're going to talk about that thing. So I'm going to let Wifey introduce since it's a girl power situation.
Listen, we got some girl power going on. I don't know if you heard earlier in the show that I was telling you all that this young lady has the looks. She's got the voice. She's got the charisma.
The professionalism.
She's got the professionalism. She has got the, like, her demeanor. She's got that thing, y'all. And I am so excited to have her as part of our Spotlight family. And I cannot wait for you all to meet her. So without further ado, y'all put your hands together for Mariah!
Spotlight family!
Hey, girl.
We try to make
What's
it right.
happening?
Hey.
No, nothing. You're happening. Everyone has just got finished watching that amazing performance that you did. Listen.
A lot of hearts, a lot of love, a lot of love, a lot of love.
Girl, listen. Okay, so why don't you take this floor right now and tell everybody who is Mariah, and then we want to talk about this new single you've got.
Of course. Well, Mariah is a 25-year-old God-fearing young lady from the top of the boots, Shreveport, Louisiana. I am also a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, and I also serve as a local NICU nurse for those who are not aware of what that is. That is neonatal intensive care. So I deal with the premature babies all the way up to the chronic, stable, unstable type of babies. But the derivative of my name actually came from my great-grandmother, the late, great Mariah Diggs. And I am just so blessed and honored to, when everybody hears the name Mariah, says the name Mariah, there's a special star that's twinkling up in the sky just for her.
Yes.
So we love it. And wow, I can't
my
believe
heart
you said
smile.
25 years old. You got so much charisma and so much, like, you just really have it together.
I told you.
Yeah, you really have it together. We really appreciate you a lot.
So
it's all God.
Yes.
And that's what we love, because we God body over here. So
Yes,
when you
we
mention
are.
God, we get pumped up about that.
When you said that, I was like,
God,
that's my
we
girl.
Yeah. That's what it do over here too. We about that
Yes.
business for sure.
Yes. And so, honey, you have been on this journey for a while. And we're here now, and I think that I've listened to some of your stuff, and I feel like you're like the next big thing, right? I don't just,
For sure.
I don't say that every week. I mean, for real. So let's talk about this new single. What went into this new single? Like, how did it come about? Because
title,
it's
everything.
fire. Like, how did you come up with the title? It's fire. I want you to know that, and we're gonna do our part on our end in the DMV to make sure that your voice is heard. So let's talk about this new single. Let's talk about your music.
Well, first of all, I'm just so thankful to be here. You know, God has given me the ability to be able to write from shared, or what I say, lived experiences. So Material Girl was honestly written from a standpoint of myself. I was a young lady that was at a crossroads, that was in a relationship that I knew that was going quickly nowhere. And that individual was able to give me all the things that money could buy. Anything that I wanted, I could get. But the things that I needed, things like love, attention, teamwork, communication, those things were lacking. And you know, it's so important to understand an individual's love language and to understand that material possessions should not supersede things that should be the forefront of a relationship.
That's right.
So once I realized what I needed in a relationship, first of all, who I was and where I was going, I realized what I needed to deter myself away from.
Yes.
See, so that's what I meant when I say you have it together. Now, you said 25 years old. That sounds like about 40 years old when a person speaking of that type of wisdom, because a lot of young women and men don't have that same concept that you just gave up.
They don't.
So
it's the God in her.
it's the
I
God
already
in
see
you.
it.
It's definitely
I
that.
feel it. I feel it. It's that energy.
you.
It's that energy. Okay, so what's next for you? What's next for Mariah?
Well, you know, honestly, wherever God wants me to be is where I want to be.
I know that's
it's
right.
so easy as a new artist to want to go through every door that's open and afforded to you, but understanding that a God door is a God door is a God door, and understanding to go through those doors as opposed to just going through what people say to go through is something that's very, very important. Because, you know, the door may be open, but there might be a trap on the other end. So it's just important to be on the passenger seat and let God take full control. So if wherever he wants me at is where I want to be.
I love her.
I don't even know what to say about
just
you.
say,
Like,
I'm your new auntie because I'm old. Like, you 25.
Auntie.
My daughters are 26 and 28. So now I have listen. I've just adopted you, okay?
But let me say this though, you talk like a motivational speaker or something. Like I'm motivated.
Yes.
But it really it's inspiring though to hear you speak. The way you speak is inspiring to hear your music, and you talk through your music, and your heart is in the song, and those things are felt and those things are heard throughout, and they resonate with the people.
Yes.
And so we really appreciate just for who you are.
Yes, we do. So Mariah, before we let you go, we've already let people hear your amazing voice. Before we let you go, I want you to take this opportunity to get out there. Anything else you want people to know about you, about how they can support your music? And whatever it is, you have the floor.
Well, thank you so much, you guys. Well, for those who may not know who I am, my name is Mariah, and I just want you to follow along the journey. So if you follow me on my social medias, Instagram being my name is Mariah, as well as my Snapchat, my Twitter is the Mariah Hester, and my Facebook is Mariah Hester. So go ahead and follow along the journey with me. I could not be here without, first of all, God, and without you guys. All my love.
Oh,
man,
you have stolen my heart.
So
You're
wait,
never gonna be able to get rid of me now.
So I know the producers fussing and they cussing at me and stuff, trying to throw me out the studio. But I have to ask you this before you go. You got 1 hour.
Yes.
You getting ready to take a journey to go get something amazing in your career. You got 1 hour to get there. You got one artist you can listen to. You can't change it. Who you listening to?
1 hour.
1 hour. One artist.
1 hour, one artist. Is this person could be gone on to glory already?
It could be whoever.
Whoever. They can be gone already.
Well, let me tell you one thing. And, you know, I would think Michael Joseph Jackson, but I would have to say Mahalia Jackson.
Ooh.
Wow.
That she was pivotal in the civil rights music, and the civil rights movement, and everything that she did told a story. And the gift that God had, that she had, that God gave to her, is something that no one can ever take from her, and no one can ever duplicate. So I would love, if I had the opportunity for just 1 hour to speak and glean from her and just understand her past, her present, and what was her future. I would love that.
I love your answer,
I
y'all.
can't, I don't have nothing to add. All I
That's
know
it.
is you've been here before. Let's give it up.
Y'all give it
Let's
up one more time for Mariah.
man. All love, all love.
You
all
are part
love.
of our Spotlight family, honey, and I told you I've already adopted you too, so you're part of both families now. Anytime that we can help you and move things along for you, and if you can come to the DMV, we have an amazing studio.
We got a
you
stage,
can perform
everything.
live on the stage,
Yes,
okay?
we
We
would
got
love
you.
it.
We would love to have that.
I would love that.
Let's make
I
it
would
happen.
definitely love that.
Let's make it happen in 2022.
Yes.
Y'all give it up one
more
last time for Mariah.
Thank you much.
Yes, all
Next
right.
up.
Coming up after this quick commercial break, we have the cool word, and we have an exclusive interview with Misa Hylton coming up next.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm fast. Okay, we'll be right back. Spotlight.
Bye, Mariah.
You look beautiful, Ma.
Bye-bye.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, you guys. And guess what? Are you guys having an amazing time?
Yes.
So we are definitely having an amazing time right here, and we're loving our guests and everything about the show. So this next segment is called The Cool Word, and it's sponsored by Axum, the great watch company, black-owned watch company.
Yes, look at
that
it.
we totally love. The Axum brand was created to bring great fashion products to the market without having their customers break the bank. At Axum, they hold time in high regard. Time is something you cannot get back once it's gone. That's a fact. It's free, yet priceless. And our time on earth is limited. Shop black-owned luxury watches and more online. www.axumstore.com. And the promo code, make sure you put the promo code in so you can be get the discount and be tied into Spotlight. It's SOTC for Spotlight Over the City, and you get a 22% discount.
22%
off. www.axumstore.com.
That's right, y'all.
www.axumstore.com.
Stan's got 4 of his watches. I have 2.
This is
They're
one
very
of them.
nice.
This is one of my favorites actually because it goes with everything. I have it in blue and the whole nine. Got the gold one with the green, the yellow, the red face. Whole lot of nice materials over there. The cool word. When God is the plug, you should move forward expecting only great things to happen. And always remember, mind your time.
Yes, indeedy. Well, like we said earlier in the show, we have an exclusive interview. I got an opportunity to catch up with my girl, Misa Hylton. She's so amazing, y'all. I can't wait for you all to learn some things about her.
Did a great
Thank
job,
you so
and
much.
it's going to be such an amazing interview.
Misa,
so you guys lock in, get your popcorn, make sure you lock in. You're going to find out some
You're gonna
things
enjoy
about
it.
this young lady that you didn't know. In case you don't know who Misa Hylton is, it's Puffy's...
His oldest son's mom. So
but she's
Misa,
much
she's
more
much
brand
more than
ambassador
that.
for
Yeah.
MCM, the whole nine. So get ready to lock in with Misa Hylton right after this commercial.
Yeah.
We'll be
No.
right.
Oh, we going to
actually,
commercial? We're going
now.
right to it.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Misa Hylton. Spotlight Over the City. Ooh.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Spotlight Over the City. This is a special segment that we have been waiting to do for several months. I have been dying to catch up with this amazing woman since probably September. I think I saw her in the hair salon actually about 7 months ago. And we connected, and I have been trying to catch up with her ever since, and I'm very, very grateful for this opportunity. We're going to talk about some fun things, and she has been such an amazing icon in the fashion industry for several years, y'all. And we're going to get the 411 on some things about MCM line, some clothes that we have seen in Macy's, and a fashion institute. We've got a lot of things to talk about with this amazing young lady. So before I continue and go on with all of the accolades, I want you all to welcome to our show and to our Spotlight family, the lovely, amazing Misa Hylton, y'all. Woo!
Thank you.
Yes, hello, beautiful. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I am doing amazing, and I am so grateful for you're allowing yourself some time to talk to us at Spotlight Over the City today. I am Terri Long. My husband and I do this show every Thursday. He's not with me today. He said it's the ladies, and we were going to just do a ladies takeover for this segment. So he bowed out gracefully, and it's just going to be, let's go. So the first thing that everyone wants to know about Misa is we know that you've been doing this fashion thing for a very long time. You got started at a very young age. When did you first realize that you had this passion for fashion? Look, I got bars. When did you realize you got passion for fashion?
I love fashion as far back as I can remember. I and changing my hairstyles all day, every day, getting in trouble for making too much laundry for my mother because I would be changing my clothes. I would be styling myself. I was the first place that I could be creative was myself, my body, and my hair and my clothes. And so, yeah, it goes back to, I would say, about 5 years old.
5 years old. So, Misa, do you have siblings? Did you get to like practice on people, or was it just you?
I practiced on all my best friends and my aunts and my mom and anybody who would let me practice.
I know that's right. So, is it true that Mary J. Blige is one of the first celebrities that you were able to start styling? Is that true?
Well, yes. She was a celebrity in the making, and I was a fashion stylist in the making. So we got to start at the beginning of our careers before we both had made it. And that's what makes our relationship and journey so special, because we started together.
Oh my gosh. So you both, like you said, you were both trailblazers at that time. So you were trailblazing in the fashion industry, and Mary J. Blige was starting her career as an artist. So you all were able to come up together.
Yes.
I love it. Like sisterly love. I love that. And you all are still close to this day, aren't you?
Yes, we are best friends.
Best friends.
That's my sister.
That's your sister. I love it. So who?
Yeah, that's my son's my eldest son's godmother.
Really? See, that's another fact that I didn't know about Misa Hylton. So Mary J. Blige is Justin's godmother.
Yes.
That's right. Okay. So who is there a fashion icon that you admired most when you were, getting in the industry? And is that the same fashion icon that you still have today, or has that changed over the years? Someone that you admired.
I was mostly influenced by my environment, by the the neighborhood around the way, if you will. And I was inspired by those people. The streets were the runway for me. I love hip hop style, hip hop culture, and Black fashion. So I didn't have any specific fashion icon that I looked up to, but I could tell you that I loved Chaka Khan and Cher, Salt and Pepper, Roxanne Shante, Queen Latifah. Those are some of the people that I love, their fashion.
Have you ever gotten to style any of them that you just named? Any of them? Have you ever had an opportunity to style any of the ones that you just named?
All of them, except Cher and Chaka Khan. But I've styled Latifah, Salt and Pepper, Roxanne Shante.
Who else?
Yeah.
Yes, and Salt and Pepper, like I have been one of they're like a fashion icon for me, because they used to always be so different in the trunk jewelry and all the bright colors and all of that stuff. I have always really been into that. I've never, I've always loved that kind of stuff. So I can see now, I can see some, like I've really been following your journey, Misa, just so you know, for quite a long time. because you have served as like my imaginary bestie for my style, right? And so I'm always looking at the things that you have done and some of the stuff that you wear. I'm really into the fashion line that we're going to talk about soon that you have put at Macy's, one of my favorite stores. And so I just wanted you to know, give you your flowers while you're still here, that someone that you didn't even know down here in the DMV has always just really admired you as a woman and your fashion, your sense of style. So I just wanted you to know that.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Yes. And so how difficult was it getting into this lane? How difficult has it been? Any hurdles that you have faced trying to open your own fashion institute? There are a lot of people who admire what you do, and they would want to know, like, what are some things that they should look out for as far as hurdles to get into this industry?
To get into the fashion industry?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you have to become knowledgeable about it, educate yourself, and then the next thing is to have experience.
Yep. The experience is probably
mentorship is important, especially for people of color. We need mentors in this space to help us navigate. Once you get your foot in the door, you want to be able to stay in the door and stay in the room.
That's exactly right. And so that's something that a lot of these young ladies and men out here would need to know. There are going to be a lot of people that's going to watch this interview. A lot of people have already been asking us about it and asking some of these questions that I'm asking you. So it'll be very helpful to a lot of the younger generation trying to get into this lane.
And you know, I have young creators, but I have students from 18 to their 50s. I have some people who want to change their career. They never had the opportunity or took the time to pursue a creative career in fashion. So it's just not for young people, but we do have a junior fashion camp that we have each summer, and that's for high school students. But the program, the main program, we have fashion styling, streetwear, fashion technology, and a sneaker course called social studies, SOLE, social studies. So
that's so super cool. So Misa, if someone wants to get involved with your fashion institute, regardless, like you say, their age, would they have to come to New York to do that? Is there an opportunity for them to do anything with you virtually? How does that work?
Hybrid classes, so you could take on. Yep.
So people can take online classes with your institute?
Yes.
Okay, and so how would they do that? How do people get into contact?
So they should go to www.Misa Hylton, HYL with a Y, HYLTON, fashionacademy.com. So that's www.MisaHyltonFashionAcademy.com. And then you can fill out an application there and get all the information that you would need.
Okay, cool. And so filling out the application, they do everything online, and then they will hear back from someone from your institute as far as whether or not they got in and what's next, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Tell us about your fashion line at Macy's.
Oh, wow. I was a part of the Icons of Style initiative, spearheaded by Duran Guillaume, VP over at Macy's, and it was an amazing experience. I did a collaboration with the INC brand, and I dropped three collections with them. And now this year, they've just announced the new Icons of Style for this year, which I'm happy that they're continuing this opportunity for Black fashion stylists and designers such as myself. I think it's super dope. But it was amazing to create those 3 drops, 3 collections. And I also did jewelry as well. I did earrings, necklaces, bracelets. So it was amazing.
And
I got to do jewelry, wardrobe.
Mostly everything is sold out. So listen, are you going to have more things available on Macy's for those of us who have been trying to get some of your line from the Macy's?
You got to stay tuned. Stay tuned,
y'all. Stay tuned. Keep stalking like we've been stalking and waiting. So y'all stay tuned for more on that. You're one of the faces. Are you still one of the faces for the MCM brand? Like, where is that?
I'm a global creative partner. Yes, I just did some custom design for Ian Dior Little John for Super Bowl, a Super Bowl Rolling Stone event. And yes, I'm still with MCM.
Yes, still MCM. You know what? That's one of my favorite brands from even when I was in high school when they first came out with the first MCM totes. I will say as an MCM lover that that's one of the leathers that I feel, in my own personal opinion, will stand up and hold over time.
I love MCM too.
Timeless. And their stuff has always just been really great quality. So I will say that as a person who loves their brand on a personal level. So you picked a good one, or they picked a good one. They picked you. You're the prize. You are the prize for sure. Misa, how do you juggle? How do you juggle being a mom? We know by following you on your social media that one of the most important things in your life is being a mom. So how do you juggle being a mom of fame, not just famous, but just, really amazing children, and also keeping everything in line with all of the stuff you have to do as a businesswoman? How do you do it?
Well, juggling being a mom and easier because my kids are all adults now. Thank you, Jesus.
You're an empty nester.
They are adults and they're doing their own thing. So my load is a little lighter, but I mean, it doesn't really get easier. Being a parent is a lifetime commitment. But now they are able to take care of themselves. So that's good. But how did I do it when I was younger? I just did it. It's nothing to do but to do it. You just, there's some good days, there's some bad days, there's some days when things go well, and there's some days when everything goes wrong. And it's just about picking yourself back up, getting back on track, and doing what you have to do to keep it all together. But it is a juggle. It is a juggle. It's like, you just got to have a rhythm, and you got to have a system, and you got to prioritize.
Yeah, and then you got to have a support team too. I'm sure that has been
absolutely. And you know what? Yes. If it wasn't for my mother, if it wasn't for the great staff that I had, if it wasn't for family and friends, I would not have been able to do it at all. So yes, you got to have a support system.
You got to have a support system. I tell you, I even know that, my three are not all grown. I have two grown and one that's still a teenager, but juggling, trying to do your business as a boss lady and raising children, you definitely have to have a support team. So I totally agree. What projects, do you have any projects, any fun things coming up in 2022 or thereafter that we can look forward to? Anything that you can let out of the bag for us? Give us
not anything I can let out of the bag at this moment, but I am proud that this year makes 10 years of the Misa Hylton Fashion Academy. We founded I founded the Misa Hylton Fashion Academy in 2012. So this makes year 10. Yes. So I'm very excited and proud of that.
Yes.
And how we're expanding and growing.
10 years? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And so do you look at do you ever look at yourself and be like, damn, 10 years ago, this is where everything was, and then look at it at today and just be like, wow, look,
yes.
You know what I mean? 10 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
10 years.
10 years.
And it went just like that so quickly.
But
being able to touch the lives of creators, really has been a focus of mine, and I love it.
Yeah. And so do you see yourself having this fashion academy? Do you envision it growing? Do you envision it, one day stopping and you finally getting sick of it and tired of it? What's your vision for it long term?
My vision long term, the Fashion Academy is my legacy, and I'm going to continue to educate and mentor and create opportunity and resources for creatives. And that's it. So I want to see that grow and expand. I want a building. I want my own building. I want to be able to hold classes across the country and internationally.
Yes. So let's manifest all of that. So what we just did, we just put it out there in the universe. And we're going to manifest that. And I see that for you as well. I see that happening and see it growing into everything that you have imagined it to be, just because of your work ethic, your dedication. And you have been in this game, like you've always put on your posts. Respect the architect, y'all. Respect the architect, okay? Listen, she has put in this work since she was 5 years old doing this thing. And so how can people best support your journey? Other than, like you said, we can go online and go and and put in applications for the Academy if there's someone who's interested in that?
Oh, you froze.
And anything else that people can do out there that can support you, make sure you take this opportunity to let them know how they can follow you, how they can support your journey, and anything else you want to put out there and plug. Let's do it.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Again, it's the Misa Hylton Fashion Academy, MisaHyltonFashionAcademy.com. If you're interested in learning about our courses, you can go there. Also, if you want to make a love donation, you can do that as well. That always helps. And you can support by following us on Instagram at Misa Hylton Fashion Academy on Instagram. And yeah, that's it. Just support whatever, just support, keep us in your prayers, send us positive energy. And, that's how you can support. And I appreciate it all. Thank you.
I love it. So we always like to ask this question before we let our interviewees go. If you were in a car ride, Misa, you got a long car ride. Let's just say you got an hour drive. You're in a great mood. Your Fashion Academy just got extended over all across the world, like you said. So you're in celebratory mode. You can only listen to one artist, though, for the entire ride. Just one person. You can change the song, but not the artist. Who are you going to pick? Who are you listening to? That's hard.
For an hour?
1 hour. One artist, 1 hour.
Mary J. Blige.
Ah, your bestie. The last person that we had on the show last Thursday, we asked that same question, and that was her answer. She said Mary J. Blige for the whole hour.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. Good morning, gorgeous. So thank you so much, gorgeous. I appreciate you connecting with Spotlight Over the City whenever, if you're ever, I know you're in the DMV a lot, but I just want you to know our doors are open here. We have an amazing studio here. We would love to have you hang out. We will roll out the red carpet for you here. And I just wanted you to know you always can rest right here at Spotlight Over the City whenever you're in the DMV. We consider you a part of our extended family. So thank you so very much.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I might take you up on that.
Yes, indeed. Please do, y'all. And you all make sure you support Misa. Make sure you support her journey. Make sure you follow her. Go to the website, www.MisaHyltonFashionAcademy.com. You can also follow them on Instagram and keep up. And we will stay tuned for anything new you've got coming out. We're going to be right there supporting your journey, Misa. Just wanted you to know that.
Thank you.
All right. And so you enjoy. Stay COVID-free, girl, and hopefully I will see you soon. Maybe I'll see you at the hair salon again one day soon.
Yes, maybe you'll see me over at Evie's.
That's right. Shout out to my girl Evie, Big Booty Judy. I said I shout out to Evie. I call her Big Booty Judy. That's my Big Booty Judy.
Shout out to Evie.
Yes. All right, girl. Well, you enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you so much again for joining Spotlight Over the City. I'm signing off.
Okay, thank you. You
Bye-bye.
too.
The lovely and talented, amazing Nakia Maria.
Thank you so much for having me. Listen, I'm going to do my song. It's called I Believe in Me. All right, y'all ready? All right, let's go. Hey, come on. You at home, put your hands together. Come on. Hey, come on, look at yourself in the mirror and say, I believe in me. Hey, if you can spell, you can rock with me with this song, all right? Hey, hey, woo! When I wake up in the morning and I look up, I just thank you for another day. I know there's something so special and unique about me. Dreaming all night about my future life, it's hard to be still. When I feel excited about all the dreams I'll fulfill, I live my life purposeful. If one door closed, you gotta know another's gonna open. I feel it so deep in me. The world, they are waiting on me to walk it out, live out loud. Nothing's gonna stop me. Come on, rock with me. Say, I believe. Hey, do you believe that you can do that I see will be too hard for me. Cause I know where my help comes from, and I know that He's got me. I gotta keep my eyes on the prize. Ain't nothing I can't achieve. Hey, I'm walking by faith every day. I'm not moved by what I see. No, 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 no. If one door closed and another's gonna open. Hey. Oh, and I felt it so deep in me. The world, they are waiting on me to walk it out, live out loud. Nothing's gonna stop me. Hey, come on, say, I believe in me. I believe I can do, I can be anything. Yeah. Do you believe? Do you believe? Yeah. Come on, say, hey, I believe it. I believe. Hey, come on, rock. Hey, if you believe it, can you rock back forth like this? Hey, say, I believe in me. If you believe, you can achieve anything. Sing with me. Woo! Somebody say, oh. Woo! Say, oh. Can you rock with me? Woo! Can you vibe with me? Hey, I can do anything. I can write that book. Hey, I can fight as a woman. I can box like my sister. Say I believe I can achieve whatever's inside of me. Nothing will stop me. Say nothing will stop me. Say I believe. Come on, say it. Say I believe. Say I believe in me.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, you guys. And man, last but not least, I got my homeboy up here. Before I introduce, I just got to say this. This guy's been patiently waiting. He's been around the whole show just chilling. And when I tell you guys are in for a treat, I heard the sound check, and man, it's something else. So I got to say this. Before we get started, brother, tell him a little bit. He got a CD out, right? The CD's called South of the Tray. South of the Tray. Where can they find it? Where your mic at? Where can they find it?
South of the Tray into my experience on all streaming platforms, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube, wherever. And I have hard copies for those that still like CDs.
Hard copies available. Mr. Get Right or Get Left. And when I tell you this guy is amazing, he really puts the work in. He's really bringing old school lyricists back to the game, which I really, really, really like. So we're going to let him talk about it a little bit before we get started. How did you get started on this journey? I see you got South of the Tray. So South of the Tray means what?
South of the Tray means anything beyond from Brandywine on down. I'm originally from King George.
Homegrown.
And I got ties to Southern Maryland. That's my second home. La Plata, Waldorf, all that area.
All that right there. Yeah. So you representing for the home team 301. So what I do want to ask you before we get started is let them know where they can find you, first of all, and let them know how they can find this CD.
Okay, well, you can get me on Instagram at _Mr. Get Right or Get Left. And the CD, I have hard copies right here. If you want one of those, or you can go on any streaming platform and type in FOXXMRGRGL.
There it is right there. So that's what I wanted them to know before you get started. And they can follow you on IG and Instagram.
_Mr. Get Right or Get Left spelled all the way out.
All the way out. And let them know what you're going to perform before we get started.
This is my single Substance. Go to YouTube and watch the video too. Shout out to Nye Customs for this jacket. That's my daughter. She in North Carolina A&T right now.
I love it. Hey man, before you do that too though, you got something else you want to say. Open that jacket up and you got your own brand.
I got the merch too. My daughter and my cousin Severe helped put this together right here. This is the GRGL way of life. So I got hoodies, I got shorts, I got pullovers, quarter zips, drawstring, whatever you need, I got it.
And where can they find the merch?
They can find the merch on _GRGL way of life apparel.
So the reason I do this is because it's black-owned business. We have to make sure we support, but not only that, we got to make sure we plug every single thing we do, every platform we get into. So without further ado, before I leave, happy birthday to my boo Erlissa over there at E&E Hair Studios. Did I say that right? And shout out to her. Much love to you. You know we're going to come and celebrate with you. So happy birthday to you. Without further ado, coming to the stage, Mr. One and Only, the one and only Mr. Get Right or Get Left. Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Big Brother Brian, what up, though? He don't want no smoke, ain't no hoe with dope. Smoking on his kush, let me clear my throat. Body in shock with a dopamine. On my social distance, don't get close to me. Doing what I do to stay COVID free. Ain't nothing changed, I'm the same T. Always up on that grind mode. God bless me with a gift, so I gotta go. Man, I do this with my eyes closed. Ain't touched work since some time ago. Different products, same hustle, got that butterflow. Running on the track like it's 94. Blessed with a gift, I won't abuse it. Quick as you can get it, quicker you'll lose it. And I ain't feeling folk energy. And just cause you blood don't mean your family. Nah. All skin folk ain't can folk. Sandbox day ones, they be cutthroat. Yelling, anybody but us. They be sitting at the dock of the bay, but try and catch a bus. Holla at a player like, what up, though? All skin folk ain't can folk. All about the business with the lick read. I don't entertain subs, please address me. Nah, they don't self-hate, I'm holla, let's eat. Building up my franchise, white tee. Generational wealth is what it be. South for the trait and it's VA to MD. Dropped a couple pounds, but I'm sitting heavy. Up and down the track, big body Chevy. Yeah, they sleeping, but I'm wide awoke. Only dealing facts, they emotional. Well, I'm the competition, count your votes. Y'all Sprite remix, I'm the big bro. Well, I'ma put you on notice, man. We been getting it in down the road from the get-go. Sideline watching, sideline jogging. Haters gon' hate while my beat steady knocking. Get it how you live, hustling never been a hobby. Go hard or go home, quitting ain't an option. I'm steadfast on my path. Most important meal of the day, I break fast. Lyrical food for your soul, got the alkaline flow. Get your body in control. Holla at a player like, what up, though? All skin folk ain't can folk. All about the business with the lick read. I don't entertain subs, please address me. They don't self-hate, I'm holla, let's eat. Building up my franchise, white tee. Generational wealth is what it be. South for the trait and it's VA to MD. South for the tray and it's VA to MD. South for the tray and it's VA to MD. South for the tray and it's VA to MD. Yes, sir.
Together. Mike. Yeah. Hey, brother, we appreciate you, bro. Y'all put them hands together one more time for Mr. Get Right or Get Left in the building. Hey, we got to get ready to wrap it up, man. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys, everybody on YouTube, our new subscribers, we appreciate you. Make sure you locked into our YouTube channel. Subscribe to that today. Hit that notification bell. If you are OG like myself on Facebook, make sure you locked in Spotlight Over the City. IG, you already know we over there. Spotlight Over the City. Twitter, Spotlight Over the City. And make sure you follow my guy over here. How to get one more time.
Mr. Get Right _ Mr. Get Right or Get Left on IG. Terrence Sorrell on Facebook if you want to follow me on Facebook. GRGL _ apparel, Way of Life Apparel on IG for the merch. And you can go to Nine Customs, get you a custom jacket. And yeah, that's what it is. South of the Tray available on all streaming platforms. And I got hard copies.
Hey, that's what it is, man. We got to get ready to wrap it up. But before I go, I always got to let you know, we are grateful for you guys. We appreciate everybody who rocks with Spotlight Over the City every single week. Nothing but love. Hey, man. Love hard, live good, God first. Spotlight Over the City, baby.